Hey YouTube, I bought myself something the other day. New safety goggles. These are made by DEWALT and they're goggle type safety glasses. Something you may not know about me is that I'm a bit of a stickler for safety, especially eye safety. Nothing kind of skeeves me out more than when you're grinding metal and you got those sparks flying and those little bits of metal flying everywhere. The idea of getting one in my eye literally keeps me up at night. And it's such a preventable thing too. You know, I don't know if you ever heard the horror stories of people, they get a little sliver of metal in their eye, they don't even realize, and it rusts in your eye and you have to go to the ER. No thank you. So I am a stickler for eye protection. Now, my favorite pair of safety glasses are these little Rigid ones right here. Made by Rigid. I think they came with a nail gun I bought. They sit really well on my face. They're definitely durable. I've had all kinds of stuff hit these. And they don't fog up because there's plenty of air around the top and the bottom. They don't seal on your face. Now that's great if I'm using a miter saw, if I'm sanding, you know, some wood or something that's not too aggressive, or painting. But if I'm grinding metal, you know, I got the die grinder, I'm on the 1x30 and sparks are flying, I don't want to take the chance that something's going to bounce up underneath these glasses. There's a lot of room for error there. So occasionally, if you know I'm doing something like that, I'll go to these pair. They're like $3. I go through about 10 a year because they break. You know, they cost $3. They seal on your face about 90% sealed. There's still some room around here, but they don't breathe very well. And the plastic isn't very high quality, so you can see these have like a haze to them just from getting knocked around the shop. I put them down on a table like this instead of like this. It's not very high quality plastic, so you can't see through them really well. Also, if you're using a grinder or something looking down for a while, your breath starts to fog them up. And then they're useless because you don't want to wear them anymore. So for a long time, I've wanted a pair like this. And a couple companies make them. DEWALT makes the cheapest ones. These were $11.25 on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below. I think it was a Prime item, and I have Prime, so free shipping. $11.25 for some optimum eye protection like this? Absolutely. Let me preface all this by saying, obviously, I mean, I don't have enough of a following for DEWALT to be sending me stuff, so I paid for these. They're in no way asking me to do a review of them. And I wasn't going to do a review, at least not yet, but I accidentally gave these things a durability test before I even took them out of the box. And it was so impressive that I decided to come on the channel and tell you guys about it. What happens is, my mailman, or the FedEx guy, or whoever, he loves to put my packages right in front of my garage door, right behind where I'm going to back out with my Jeep. Our Jeeps are pulled into the garage, mine and my wife's, and we back them out. Nobody checks behind their tires before they back out, so often I roll over my packages. And that's exactly what happened to this box. This box was obviously in another one, but one morning I go to back out and I hear a crunch. And I look down and there's, sure enough, a package there. I've hit it dead on straight with the tire of my Jeep. And I knew it was these. I was expecting these. So I get out and I open the box expecting these to be in pieces and have that be $11.25 wasted. Not a scratch. You can kind of tell, I mean, I straightened the box out a bit, but it took, you know, it was flattened. These glasses got run over with my Jeep. Granted, they're 2 layers of cardboard. Not a scratch, not a dent. They're perfect. You know what I mean? And to me, that's quality. For $11.25, that is quality right there. That's actually not the first time I've done that with a DEWALT product. Last winter, last Christmas, Eric's wife bought him the DEWALT 20-volt XR Max half-inch impact gun, right? And she didn't want to get it sent to their house because he's a little sneaky and he would have tried to open it or something or figure out what it was. So she had it sent here. Exact same thing happened, and I'm mortified because that's like a $300 gun, $400 gun. I backed over the thing, you know, and I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? So we opened it up, me and her, and you know, it was fine, not a scratch on it, you know. So DEWALT may be one of the cheaper brands, but they're starting to get my attention. Absolutely, more and more. Between that and this, really good. So on to what I actually think about these glasses. Now, the whole point here is that they've got a soft rubber here that really molds onto your face, and I find it very comfortable. They're effortless to wear. I haven't used them extensively, but I used them the other day when I was on my sander for a while, maybe 20 minutes, and they didn't fog up, and they didn't start to hurt my face. Totally adjustable elastic band back here. They've got vents up here to breathe, but the way the vents are, nothing's sneaking in there. So this is 100% sealed on your face. Coming up, I have to do the exhaust on my tan WJ. I got to go in there and cut my old muffler out. You better believe I'm going to be wearing these. There's nothing I hate more than rolling around underneath a Jeep with a grinder or a Sawzall, and I'm trying to keep some of these on my face and try desperately to not get sparks in my face. Forget about it. These things are going to be a godsend. If you work with metal, protect your eyes. You only get one pair of eyes, you know what I mean? Like, it's so simple to just take the time to put on a little eye protection. I mean, maybe they look a little goofy. I honestly haven't looked in a mirror. I assume they look a little goofy on my face, but I could care less. And they really are comfortable, you know what I mean? For $11.25. Haven't seen if they have them in stores. I know, I think Milwaukee made some that were a little bit more expensive. And you can definitely spend up, you know, $120 on, you know, name brand safety glasses, but so far so good on these. So like I said, I wasn't really trying to do an endorsement just yet. I wasn't really trying to do a review just yet, but the fact that I ran them over with my Jeep, I mean dead center, like I crushed that box, and they're fine, not a scratch. Yeah. Hey guys, so thanks for listening to what I have to say. I'm going to leave a little more info on these things down in the description. I recommend you go and give them a shot. Definitely hit that subscribe button on the channel and smash that like button if you liked the video. We appreciate it, guys. We'll see you next time.